All right, so here we go. So I've decided that instead of doing occasional vlogs, just kind of giving an update on what's going on with me musically, I thought instead I'd start doing videos now where I would be a little bit more in depth and I would give my thoughts on opinions on music and guitar, since I've been a musician now and I have more than 30 years of experience.
Dude, how old are you?
And I've done both original music. I've been both a contributor of another artist. I've been one of the main songwriter in an original band or two. I've been playing in cover bands since I was like 13 years old, pretty much. I've done gigs since that time. I've played even in a Metallica tribute band. So I've done a lot of playing. I've also been both a lead guitar player and a bass player in a number of bands as well in over 30 years. So I decided that with all my vast experience, all my knowledge that I have, that maybe it was time I start sharing some of that. Now that I'm not going to be so involved anymore in original music as much, I still will be recording some stuff and whatnot, but I thought, I'd have some more extra time now to do these videos. Now, I've done a lot of live performing over the years. Anybody that's seen me play live, I love playing live. It's something that I really cherish. I enjoy being on the stage. But it's just the landscape of music has changed a little bit in some way. And maybe I'm going to share that on some of my videos now, where every week or 2 weeks, however often I'm going to do these, I haven't quite decided that. I'm going to kind of ramble on about certain topics and what I've seen happening in the music industry in over 30 years.
Wait, how old are you?
As I've said before, I've seen so much, I've experienced so much. So I thought, there's a lot there to cover. My opinions as well. I want to be able to give a lot of my opinions on things I see going on in the music world in every way. Talk about guitar-related stuff. I'm going to talk a lot about guitar-related gear. And as well now, some recording. I've been able to do recordings on my own. I'm completely do-it-yourself, DIY. I've been learning over the years. I started out back in the day of Tascam, little 4-track recorder. I've even I had a Boss BR1200 digital recorder that back in 2016 now, I recorded my own sort of solo EP and just released it more for friends. There's some videos on YouTube of some of those tracks of stuff that I've written and composed. And over the years, I've kind of learned as I've went about recording. Now I've got a laptop, I've got a DAW, I've learned a lot. I've got, microphones. I've been upgrading. I've even learned how to record real amps as well. And that I've learned a lot over the years that I can share now with recording. Along the way with my videos, I kind of, instead of update vlogs, I'll kind of bring you along the way of what's going on with me, both in my new cover band. I just started playing with a 80s cover band, doing a lot of rock and hair metal stuff called Driven to 11, that I'm actually going to share maybe some stuff that's going on in today's world of playing live music and being in a cover band, opposed to what I've been doing actually the last 6 years and being in an original power thrash metal band, and made a big transition over this time that I thought it'd be good to share some of that. My experiences, good and bad. I'll ramble on about everything. But also with home recording stuff, I'm actually planning to release my own solo album again, much more in a better digital recording format. I've already kind of penned up a bass player I know that wants to play on it. Very talented guy too. I've got a couple of drummers in mind, maybe to do real drums in the recording, and that I'll do an instrumental solo album properly this time, right? Instead of my little EP that I did back in 2016, which was very much on my own digital drum machine. I did all the guitar, all the bass. Maybe even on the new album, I'll even, if I have anything kind of made up for vocals, maybe I'll have a guest vocalist. So something that, and I want to have videos kind of with the ramblings kind of show what I'm doing, right? The whole experience, people can follow along, because even though I've got all this experience over the years, I'm still learning. I'm always going to learn, right? So it's stuff that along the way. And also I've really enjoyed editing music and mixing stuff. And people that have heard any of my demos that I've recorded usually give me, compliments saying that how it sounds, it's really good, especially guitar tone. But I am a guitar player, so of course. But I've been learning drums too. I've had a chance to mix some live drums in a real situation. So now I can actually play a bit more with that and share all of that, but also much more in depth on topics, anything to do with music. I've been writing down some different ideas I've had for topics. I don't know how I'm going to make segments into these videos. Maybe some, all the time I want to have a certain format. So maybe I'll have a topic to discuss every week and then maybe do some of my updates after that. And of course, guitar related gear. Everybody knows I collect guitars. I like to talk about guitars.
No kidding.
Everything from buying and selling to replacing guitar pickups to guitar tones, my opinions on, versus USA versus Indonesian made, Japanese made. I've owned so many guitars over the years, which is embarrassing in a way. I think I've got to remake the list. The last I checked, I have over 60 guitars that I've owned in my lifetime. So, but anyway. So that is what you can probably expect from Rage's ramblings in the next while, is that I'm just going to off the cuff talk about certain things. And I've actually, another topic I'm considering bringing a guest in. We're going to talk about sort of the death of the CD format as well. And that I was somebody that was hardcore for many years and I don't buy CDs anymore, even though I've got a huge CD collection. I think the last time I actually took one of these CDs and put it into my laptop, which is the only CD player I still own, was probably last summer. And that's the last time I bought a CD too. So I'm going to make a video about that at some point as well. So, but anyway, I also wish that you subscribe to my channel, like as well. It helps with the algorithms and all that good jazz. And then, yeah, just watch out for some more cool stuff. So anyway, till next time, shred on.